What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel. Today is Monday morning, so I hope you guys are excited, up and ready at work, killing it. When you guys will be seeing this, it'll be noontime, so I hope you guys are ready to go and absolutely destroy the work week. And for those of you guys that are looking forward to the weekend, you got another one coming. You just ended one, you got another one coming. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, this video is just kind of like an update of what we got going on and what the plan is. So we got a lot of projects that are all torn apart right now. Some that are very close to completion, some that are further away from completion than others. But it doesn't matter. We are all looking to have them finished here and at the track. And that is like the ultimate goal. We want everything up and running and working. So if one breaks, we still got like 17 others that we could take to the track. So I'm just going to give you guys kind of like a shop update of what we got going on with the cars. There's some cars I know you guys are dying to see get built and race, and I am the same way. And there are others that some of you guys don't really care about. So let's start off with the old trusty Cowmaro. So this is the old girl here that got it all started. The whole YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is still about the cow. The cow is not going anywhere. We've been talking about a lot of changes to the car, and the car's just been kind of sitting here idle. And the only reason is it is missing a torque converter, which we did just get back. So we got a new version 2 a Bruzy torque converter for this car. The first one was a little loose. This one should be a little bit tighter. It's a tough car to balance out because you got to get the, the gear ratio, the weight, the horsepower, all that has to be perfect to have the converter working correctly. And this one's kind of a pig. It's heavy and it makes a lot of power, and it's got a pretty long gear in it because I try to have the ability to run quarter mile if I'd like to. So we got the Bruzy converter in, and the only thing that needs to be done, I can probably put this back together today. The transmission stuff is not too bad. I can take it out almost by myself. I know Phil helped me with like 2 bolts last time, but here are my 2 power glides. I got 2 aftermarket case glides, and I got 1 bad pump. This one got smoked by the last converter. It just got too hot and messed up the bushing. So we need to take the pump out of this one, put it in there, take the tail shaft off of that one, put it on that one, and then we are good to go. This one is 100% fresh. This is the one that I bought off Turbo Bullet and had some issues. It's just been sitting here fresh, ready to rock from the get-go. So we got to make just the swap over and put the converter in it, and then this will go back in the car, be fresh top to bottom, ready to go, ready to try and tear up and hurt this one. So the Cowmaro's out of the way. We know what's going on with the cow. What else is going on around the shop? So we got the Silverback Z06 right here, which I know you guys have been seeing in the background a little bit. It has the TRZ Outlaw front end on the car, and it is absolutely insane. For a Corvette, this is a must if you're looking to go fast, especially if you're looking to create some room for a turbo kit. Just look at it. You can see down here it's got the uppers, lowers. It's got a little bar in there to kind of fill in the shock right now because we do not have a shock on the car. We got some Menser double adjustables that'll be going on here in just a little bit, but it's absolutely killer. TRZ and the guys out there absolutely kill it. And then of course it's got some strange brakes on that because you can't go wrong with strange engineering. This is going to be pretty slick for the car. Its next stop is going to be headed down to Jason Brazel's shop, where we are going to do a new turbo kit for it. Transmission's getting sent back to RPM to get freshened up, and then that is pretty much it for the build. Oh yeah, something else important, which will be tomorrow's video, is we're heading up to TKM, the Kevin Mullins, where we are taking the Silverback Z06 engine because we are doing some configuration changes to it. You guys know it burned up some pistons, so we're going to put a different piston in there, bump up the compression, switch it over to E85, and get a few other goodies from the guys up at TKM that are really going to take this engine to the next level. So the Silverback Z06 heading down to Brazel's next, motor heading out to TKM, transmission heading back to RPM transmission. So it'll be fresh front to back. It's going to be a bad ride. Still a street car. It's a normal street car. No more race car than it was before. Alright, so we got 2 down, we got like 30 left. We go over here to Brown Sugar. Now, I know you guys have been hearing me talk about selling this car. I do have a guy that's interested in buying it, and really the only thing that needs to be done before it goes is we just need to tighten up the band. You saw it go to the track, it ran absolutely killer time, had to have been a 550 at 128 plus. I would say it's probably 130. I mean, this thing was riding. Converter felt super good. everything worked well. The only thing that didn't work well was the timing system. And you saw a second pass one out there. The band has always needed adjustment on this. As soon as you grab the trans brake, you see it rock backwards. That's a sign that it's slightly out of adjustment. And we just kept driving it and just neglecting it. When if we fixed it, we'd still be running it. But all we got to do is go in there and tighten the band back up, get it adjusted out properly, and then this thing is good to go. Whether this sees another track day, which I hope it does, because I want to get a number. I think we can go probably 0.2 faster than that, because we didn't really leave on it. We still had a ramp in it and all that. So I really think that this car could be like a 530 car pretty consistently without absolutely killing it. We were only on 20 pounds of boost, and we only left on like 8 with a ramp. For reference, when we were running the Rooster, we were leaving on like 16 to 18 pounds of boost at like 5,000 RPMs with no ramp. So a lot of potential with this car, really just getting the feet wet on it. But setup's good, put new spark plugs in there, rewired the engine harness, sent the fuel tech back, cleaned up the drivability tune. This car is really just a complete car. The only thing it needs is just the band tightened up. We'll save this one for last, because I got a lot going on with this one. Despite what you guys think, it just sits here in the corner. We do have a lot going on with that. Well, if we go in here, we got the old G-body. Now, this one is kind of like priority to me, because I would like to have this up and running for the next streetcar takeover that we attend, which is Maryland. So August 9th and 10th, we were planning to be up in Maryland with 1, if not 2 cars. This and the Cowmaro, I'd say, would be the ultimate combo. But yeah, so the Black Sheep, what we got going on. Still trying to figure out the boost leak issue. I see your comments. I definitely do. I read all the comments. A lot of guys saying smoke test it. That is next. But first, I'm waiting on a valve spring tool, which will be here later today. It's the reason why I didn't smoke test it. I know I got some weak valve springs. I want to replace all that before we smoke it and see what we got going on. If there is something something's not right, we're going to find something here shortly. I'm hoping it's with the intake setup and not with the blower setup. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, the car, we were heading in the right direction. We were getting faster every single pass, which is, I mean, what can you say about that? That's the ultimate goal, is every single pass get a little bit faster and a little bit faster. This car is absolutely killer. Look at these belts. My favorite belts. We'll be talking about this later this week, I'm sure. These belts here are by far, out of all the cars I drive, I got like all different belts. I got Race Quip, I got G-Force. These are by far the most comfortable. So if you're looking for belts, I highly recommend RJS belts. Make you feel safe in the car, and they're comfortable. Those two things right there are important for driving any car. So yeah, that's what we got going on with the Black Sheep. It's tearing at my heartstrings, because I really want to get this car back in the track, and I want to go faster and get it to where I feel it should be. Other than that, the Black Sheep, it's a bad ride. Once we get it right, once we put some zoomies on it, get the headlights on the front end, get it all painted, this car is going to be absolutely killer. I cannot wait. But if we go over here to the Salted Chicken, this is my baby. I'm probably most excited about getting this car up and running, and we got a lot planned for it here shortly. I've been talking to the guys at Texas Speed about a power plant. I have that dart block, which we were going to do like a full-blown race motor, but I think I want to go a different route and try and do some more stock block stuff, just to kind of have fun with it. The chassis of the car is going to be killer, all said and done, and I just want to see if we can just go out here and have some fun with the stock block stuff and still fly. Talking to Texas Speed about the power plant, BPF, Brazel Performance Fabrication, Jason Brazel is going to do the turbo kit on there. He's also going to do all the chassis work from here on out. I got a cowl delete, so we're going to delete the cowl. He's going to cut the floors out, and we are going to do a badass cage, 25.5 to 25.3, somewhere in that range. Not sure exactly where it will end up, but with Jason, there's no telling. We're gonna get the seat mounted, funny car cage, get the steering shaft mounted. We're not gonna run dash in this car. I'm just gonna have a Holley. Not gonna run a factory style dash, like no big fiberglass dash, just a Holley style dash that's gonna go off the steering column. And other than that, we're gonna cut a lot of the trunk out and really just make this car low and mean and hopefully work really well. Still a torque arm car. It's not a 4-link. It's not a back half car. It's going to be factory style suspension. It's still going to have factory style front suspension as well. It's going to have, I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this or do a front clip. There ain't really no telling. But I know for a fact I'm looking to get rid of the T-tops and do the carbon fiber roof. Other than that, that's pretty much all that we have going on here with the shop. Oh, Wes's engine. We're going to get that wrapped up this week, and then we're going to get his car out here and start working on that. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Wes's engine, all it needs is just the trunnion upgrade and the front cover and rear cover put on, and it is good to go. Here are the intakes. God, that right there is just so mean. That is just mean. In other news, we have started to get the shop in order. We can take a look in here. This is going to be the office area. This is where, I know for some of you guys, I've been a little bit slow shipping stuff out because we've had a lot going on. This is where I do all of like the shipping for the LS Nasty clothing line. I just got probably 100 orders sent out on Friday, and the week before I had a bunch more there. So you guys are absolutely killing it with the LS Nasty stuff. We got new hats and new shirts up on the website, along with stickers coming soon, and I got a new LS Nasty camo design coming out. So you guys are absolutely killing it. I could barely keep up, just me myself. So now I'm implementing some other things to help me keep up with it, so you guys are gonna see faster delivery times and hopefully more badass products. But as you can see, the office area is all tore up, but the first thing that we did, which I'm like excited to show, is we got the bathroom done. I mean, look at, almost done. I should say almost done, like 90%. This thing looks like it was out of a horror movie before, and now look, it's just so nice. Like, I can tell you how excited I am, because going to the bathroom in fear of spiders is no fun at all. And if you guys know me, I don't do spiders. Spiders are not my thing. So here are the new LS Nasty hats. I think I got one in white and one in gold right here. There's one in white. There's one in gold. These things are absolutely sick. I got stickers to match, and I got shirts to match. So definitely check that stuff out in the link below, as well as the LS Nasty YouTube channel. Enough about me plugging everything. I'm excited. It's Monday. Just kind of give you an update to start the week off. Tomorrow's video, like I said before, we are going to be heading up to TKM, the Kevin Mullins Badass Engine Builder Machine Shop. They're going to do some work on a bunch of our motors from here on out. So yeah, that's all we got going on. I hope you guys are having a great Monday so far, halfway through the day, watching this at noontime. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Kill it. Be sure to check in tomorrow's video. If you haven't already, go down and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.